It's Jaunti, boy.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jaunti. Welcome back to the channel. Please do me a huge favor if you're brand new. Please consider subscribing, and also please give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a reaction video that is related to making beats. It's about sampling. I'm going to be reacting to a video by one of my favorite producers who actually inspired me to get back into making beats years ago. His name is Curtis King. I've been following this guy for a very long time. I bought his book a few years ago when, through Audible, and listening to it, it made me look at music from a whole nother perspective. As for sampling, I was against sampling at first because you're copying someone else's work and you're like manipulating it into something else, but you still use a copy of someone else's work. But if you think about it, that's how hip hop was created back then in New York. Yeah, me looking back at one of the hip hop groups that I listened to when I was a little kid, A Tribe Called Quest, Diggable Planets, Wu-Tang Clan, EPMD, a whole bunch of groups that came up with making beats by sampling them. And they came out nice. I was like, man, the way how they just flipped it over and add all these drums, it sounds nice. So I'm like, but I didn't want to become that type of producer. I wanted everything to be original. Sampling is okay. As a matter of fact, sampling can help you out with a lot of things that producers are not even aware of. So I want to react to this video because the title says, when music producers say sampling isn't original. I kind of like put myself in that category back then, but it is original if you think about it. You know, you're creating something and you're adding your own touches to it. And if you think about it, depending on the type of pack it is, the type of sample it is, it can become original from an educational point of view. Let's check out the video and see what Curtis King have to say about that.
For whatever reason, sampling gets a bad rap in this generation of producers. I don't understand why. One of the most common misconceptions about sampling is that it doesn't make you a better producer. I call cap. The reality of it is, if it wasn't for sampling, I don't know if I'd be producing today. When we literally spend hours with these samples and these bands, and they're teaching us the things that we love about music, we're learning music theory in a very non-traditional way. Matter of fact, I would argue that sampling helped me to understand layers even better when I started to make original beats.
But it's unoriginal, bro.
Really? So what do you call recycling all these trap midis that you've been finding all over the internet?
It's all a matter of how you flip it, bro.
Funny you say flip. It's the same thing we do as sample-based producers. Here's my point. Get off your producer high horse. Respect the art craft. Or just admit you can't do it. Just admit it, baby.
But no lie, he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth because what I've learned about sampling, I bought Native Instruments hardware, the complete control and the machine. And I'm not musically inclined as far as to music theory. I don't know how to read music. I've took a music theory class at Berklee College of Music and I failed it. That was my worst class because I could not read it. My brain, it just can't program that itself to take in that type of information. So I could play it by ear. And there are screens on the hardware where it shows you how to sample in the right key, the right scale, without having to learn all this stuff through school. So when I make my beats, I use the key and scales on the hardware so I can stay in key, make sure that it doesn't go off key. Sampling can actually help you that way if you do it the right way. And that's my intake on it because sampling has taught me different ways than I couldn't even imagine. When I used to make beats in FL Studios, when I had an M Audio key station, it didn't give you the information that you need to learn in order to make beats. Of course, it tells you the octaves. It tells you all that, but it doesn't tell you what key you're in, what scale you're in. It doesn't light up. It doesn't tell you if you're in the right format and whatnot. But using native instruments and that material and whatnot, it helped me out a lot. And it's not just native instruments. It could be a Kai. It could be any type of hardware that gives you the right information on how to make beats and sample. So Curtis King is right about that. And I agree with him 100%. And he's one of my favorite producers, and I would like to work with him one day. This video has taught me a lot. And I really hope you as a producer, whoever's watching this, who's also into music, can actually take that information and let it marinate. See if it's informative for you. I always have so many people hit me up to sample beats, because I know if the beat is nice, they're going to want to sell it. But I'm against illegal music publishing. In other words, I'm against making beats and sampling other people's work and not actually getting it cleared the legal way. So, but that's for another video. We'll talk about that some other time. But you guys let me know in the comment section below what you think. If you are against or you are with sampling, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new. Keep on the lookout for more videos and beat making videos and reviews. I do the whole 9. So once again, it's your boy Jaunti. I'm signing off. You guys have a blessed one. Be easy. Stay blessed. And take it easy.